Manashina Torono Kumuti Pamaneshtina Manesimana Toronutunitana. Hello there, little Attila. Welcome to our group. I hope you don't mind Al1 over there taking a good long drink of ale. Grid is busy over there. Welcome. Welcome to the group, little Attila. We've got a nice large group now, and oh, hello! Hello everyone! I am Geneforge and welcome to Let's Play of Geneforge 3. Sorry, you caught me in the middle of that. We had enough essence, so I decided, what the hell? I made another Attila. An Attila, I mean. And thinking a bit about what we're going to end up naming the thing, I think I'll name it after a guy who's been commenting on occasion, and I've seen him comment and say things now and then, here and there. So, name after him, this Attila will be Min. Yeah, if you can't tell who the... Yeah, if you can't recognize who you are, I feel sorry for you. Still, we got quite a group here. This should be enough to take care of almost anyone. It's probably as many people as we're going to get, but still. We're going to make our creations stronger over time, and as we learn more, we may even improve them or upgrade them. But for now, this is enough. And now that we have all this, I think it's time we take a look at the Kentia East Gate. We're going to want to clear it out as well. Make sure there's no problems out there. So let's go. Alright then. Come on, guys. Oh. There is a lone soldier here, looking in the underbrush for rogues. She lashes at the bushes with a stick, trying to scare something out of concealment. She holds a sword in the other hand, ready to deal with whatever she finds. When she sees you, she turns from her hunt and bows. Ah, Shaper, I am Filkins. It is good to see you. I could use some help. How is the hunt going? Not well. We can keep the fort and these fields clear, but just about everywhere else is having problems. We can't even fully watch the fields to the south of the fort. Have you killed many rogues? Oh, I lost count at around 50 or so. Most of them are pretty weak, to tell the truth, but they can do lots of damage to a farm. Or a farmer. The south side of the fort is unguarded? Sadly so. The walls are washed, of course, but we can't properly patrol the farmlands. Well, I did what I could. I hope that helped. Filkins chats with you, trading news of happenings on the island. She never entirely takes her eyes off the bushes, though. She's ready to run a rogue through at a moment's notice. You told me that you need help? Yes, Shaper. There is something nasty hiding in the miners' barracks. Or several nasties, probably more than I can handle. Want to come help me spit them? Should only take a minute. In a bit, sure. Oh, alright, maybe I can get your help later. For now, I will return to the hunt. You make small talk, but don't learn anything interesting. We'll take a look at the miners' barracks later. For now, the presence of Shaper makes this farmer terrified and tongue-tied. You don't hear anything useful or even coherent. I wonder what's in the miners' barracks. Rogues, of course, but how many? Or what? Yeah, there's probably nothing of use in there. There's the city. With the guards, of course. Guards patrolling the roads and everything. This farmland seems kind of peaceful and fairly secure. These shacks are where many of the Fort Kentia miners lived. They are abandoned now. Most of the miners must have fled the moment the attack started. These fields are well guarded, but only the inside of the fort is truly safe. If that's the miners' barracks, I think we'll stay out of there. For now, until we get help. Oop, didn't mean to click that. Yeah, we know. We can't talk with the livestock. That would be foolish. Let's see. Anything down in here? Doesn't look like much around here. Just farmers and farmland. Okay, you know what? Lead the way, I'll help. Thank you, Shaper. Follow me. Right-ho. And we'll do what we can to keep you safe. Though we could probably clear it out fairly easily ourselves. Oh! That way? Okay. Filkins turns to you. Alright, this is the spot. Now. Suddenly the air gets freezing cold. Ice crystals start to crawl across the leaves of the bushes. Well, I see they're still here. and then the rogues burst out of the underbrush. There they are! Oh boy, they're cold. Ooh, nice job. Alright, burn that one. Or miss. And you can't hit. Alright, Min, show us what you got. Nice! Filkins nods, satisfied with the job well done. Well, that's 3 monsters closer to done. Back to work. She walks back to where she was patrolling before. Well, that was easy. Stability bauble, plus 8 stun resistance. Doesn't seem as useful as the blessed bauble. I'll sell it. For now, let's take a look in the miners' quarters. Miners' shacks. Might be more rogues hiding inside. Speed pod, always good to have. Let's see, anything in here? Nope. Anything in here? Oh, there's nope. Nothing of use. And in here, just some pants. I really can't get over the fact that there's actually pants now. Really was amusing. Alright, let's take a look down here. I see a path leading to here, so there must be something here. Unlike most of the homes outside of Fort Kentia, this large cottage is still unoccupied. The plants are tended and smoke rises from the ceiling. Unusual and exotic herbs grow in the pots, searching for what little sunlight the heavy woods let through. You smell something boiling inside. It smells strangely medicinal. Maybe we'll take a look inside first and then take a look at what's outside. Garbage. Yeah. Wonder who lives here. My guess is an alchemist or the like. It would only make sense. I mean, it did say a medicinal smell. There is a sage working in this hut, working hard on alchemy and research. He is not a shaper, but the shapers keep many learned workers in business with their constant need for potions and ingredients. When you enter, the man approaches and extends a permanently stained hand. Oh, what a relief. Welcome, shaper. I have not had any of your kind here for weeks. I am Hawthorn. My products are good, my knowledge is extensive, and my prices are reasonable. I am also authorized by the shapers to provide magical instruction. Please let me know how I can help. Aren't you worried about the rogues around? Shouldn't you live in the fort? Not at this point. I am not without my defenses. Rogues that bother me tend to explode. Though if things get much worse, I may need to move. The mines are closed and filled with rogues, as you may have heard. And I have heard rumors. Rumors that worry me very much. What do you know about the mines? Very little. I have not been in them. My only real contact has been using the crystals and stones that come out of them. And I was going to use a prism, too. A valuable tool, being custom shaped. I had been told that it was completed, but now it is trapped in the mines. Would you pay if someone recovered the prism for you? Hawthorn blinks a few times. The idea of a shaper recovering his equipment never occurred to him. Well, yes, of course, shaper. There is a workshop in the mines, that much I know. If someone brought the prism to me, I would certainly pay for the risk and effort. Though I hope you would not consider spending your valuable time helping someone as humble as me. I'd be glad to, for pay. What rumors have you heard? I have heard that there are shapers on these isles. Evil shapers, wandering and wreaking havoc. Of course, this is what the normal people are saying. They probably can't be trusted. They have all sorts of funny ideas about shapers. I have met one such shaper, and you described Latalia. This news disturbs Hawthorn greatly. A rogue shaper? That is... I think I'll keep this news to myself. People might find it upsetting. I've seen no such woman shaper, but rest assured that if I do, I will run very fast. Hawthorn continues to speak with you of current events and alchemical matters, occasionally stepping away to keep something from boiling over. How else can I help you? What sort of research are you doing? Hawthorn smiles. I am glad that you asked. Most of my research lately has been on understanding item enhancements. They are marvelous things. If you plan to spend much time in the presence of people who want to kill you, such items might even be useful for you. What is an item enhancement? They are gemstones infused with magical power. They store it, then that power can be released and channeled into an item, like a weapon or a piece of armor. This gives it magical properties or enhances the properties it already has. Each enhancing gem has a different effect and affects armor and weapons differently. A gem with icy magic might make your armor resistant to cold, or make your blade cover your foes with ice. This is the new crafting system they have. Instead of gathering 3 items that are very rare and hard to find and hoping you find the guy who can put them together into something useful, which might still be around, I don't know. Instead, there are various gems and other items, like a blessing gem or something, that will enhance your items, give them bonuses and the like. How do I use an item enhancement? That is difficult. The channeling of the magic from the stone into the item is a delicate procedure. To do this properly, you will need an enchanted anvil. Such anvils are rare and difficult to make, but I'm fortunate enough to have one. Magical crafting, such as making wands, generally requires one. You can use an anvil to make wands? Aren't anvils used to work metal? Oh yes, Shaper, normal anvils. But this sort of anvil is much different. It is much more a focusing device, enabling you to channel magic in and around whatever sits on its surface. You would not do something so crude with such a device as hit it with a hammer, I think. Can I use your anvil? If you wish to use my anvil, Shaper, I would be honored. It is in a building out back. I will make sure that the door is unlocked for you. Is there anything else I should know about item enhancements? With magic, there is always something more. The enchantments work on things you wear and use, like blades or armor or things. But just so you know, enchantments are delicate, and 2 of them disrupt each other. Any item can only be enchanted once. Where can I get item enhancements? I'm not sure, Shaper. I suppose the same place you find your other enchanted equipment. Wait. Actually, he leaves the cottage and returns a minute later. He is carrying a small stone etched with runes. He hands it to you. It is warm to the touch. This stone contains within it powerful blessing energy. I would be honored if you would take it. Exactly what services do you offer? As I said earlier, I have received special permission from the Shapers to teach magic. In addition, as I'm sure you can smell, I sell pods and spores. Perfect if you intend to explore in dangerous areas, and you probably do. A lot of spells you can teach. Speed would be very nice. I would like to be able to cast speed. Let's learn it just so we can learn, what we need. That'll be good. Expensive as it was. Let me see your wares. Yeah, it's all spores and pods and the like. Can I sell you something? You can sell the stability bauble, but the blessing crystal we're keeping. Can you teach me to make any new creations? Hawthorn looks horrified. Oh no, I am not a shaper. I'd end up dead if I tried to do that. As I understand it, new shapers go to the testing grounds to learn how to make new creations. They're due north from your school. I don't know anything about them, though. They're kept pretty secret. Understandable. Hope you don't mind if we look around a bit. I mean, it is me. Nothing in there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to open that. We'll leave that be. Still, now you know what the crafting system is here. It basically allows you to enchant various items. Oh! Shouldn't have done that. Brutal thought. Oopsie. Well, dead thought now. Oh well. Oh, he doesn't mind. There is an anvil at the south end of this chamber. It is not your usual heavy chunk of worked metal, however. It looks enchanted. It glows with a faint light, giving the steel a gentle golden hue. Lines of runes circle the base. A hammer and other tools rest nearby. Anvils like these are not just for the pounding of metal. They contain focusing energy craftsmen can use when doing all sorts of crafts on their surface. Magical items can be made on an anvil like this. Such devices are very rare. Indeed. Let's see. Living tool, hammer, bar of iron tools, and a blessing crystal, which we were holding. And yeah, this is basically what it is. Place items onto a forge, like say this and a bronze sword. Hit the combine button and it affects them. We're not going to be using this thing right now though. I'd rather wait until we got some better sword or better armor or something. It would be a waste right now. We'd probably get something new very quickly. Still, that's basically what the crafting system is like in this game now, which is very nice and very useful. And there's someone in here. There is still one young man watching the Kentia mines. He stands and bows when you enter. Considering the mix of sleeplessness and terror he's been living with, it's an impressive effort. Hello, Shaper. I am Duff. I welcome you to the mines. I heard you were coming. I hope you can do something about these mines. Why are you still here? I was told to keep watch. I was told someone needed to watch the mines, so here I am. How do you stay safe from the rogues? I close the door and lock it and hope. It's not a good defense, but it is what they gave me. Why didn't you leave Fort Kentia? No place else to go. What we miners say is Kentia is where you go when you can't get anywhere better, and there's nowhere lower. At least that's what we've been saying. Do you know where the monsters came from? We figured that you Shapers made them and lost control of them, and they came to attack us. We figured you Shapers were just careless again, and Duff remembers who he was talking to. That is probably closer to the truth. I'm sorry, Shaper. You must have had good reasons for what you made. If this was a Shaper accident, it is a tragic thing, and one we must make amends for. That is kind of you to say, Shaper. Kind words. And I hope that others... Tell me about the mines. They're dangerous and full of monsters. Monsters attacked the mine and took it over. I would not step in them for anything. I'm doomed enough just being in this building. What are they like inside? You mean apart from being full of lethal monsters? It's like all crystal mines. Natural caves, tunnels between them, digging slow and careful to keep from damaging the stones. How deep do they go? Not very deep yet. They go north, then east, then north again. How did this monster attack happen? Well, suddenly there were monsters everywhere. They came out of the northeastern tunnels first, but soon they were everywhere. All the miners ran. Some were slow, and the monsters were slowed down by having to eat them. That was how some of us got away. Then all the miners left because they were smart. And I got picked to stay behind and keep watch and keep the crystals from being looted, and it's a bad job. Okay, we know everything. Be well, be well. We'll take care of the mines eventually. Leave that be. First, though, we'll finish looking around here and then look into the town. They'll probably want to talk to us. A rat! A dead rat! There's rats everywhere! Gauntlets. Honestly, we don't need carnelian gloves. Gauntlets were much better for us. We can sell the gloves. And in here is... Yep, Kentia Mines. So let's go heal up, and I want to pick up the things we got. We'll probably find a house or something in Fort Kentia we can store our stuff. It would be better to store it in there. Well, that wasn't overly exciting, but hey, it was what it was, and it worked. So, at least we know what's going on now. The mines are overrun by rogues. And while everything outside is now completely cleared out and safe, we're going to need to take care of those mines. First, though, we need to get into Kentia and talk to the people there. But we'll do that in the next episode. So, until then, I am Cheswick44. That is Evan, Alwyn, Greta, Vavik, and Min. This has been a Geneforge 3 Let's Play, and I will see you all next time.